coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're gonna be there. Playing in front of them.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Last outing for Orlando, they won that game against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And they finished that one out up 4. Competitive, but ultimately they prevailed.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Freak is out there with Vucevic, and it's Watson in at the point guard position. Now, here's Vucevic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrea Bargnani. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
On defense, Brooklyn. Oladipo, the pass to Freak. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Jack.
And once again, last season, the Magic were near the bottom of the East. Only 15 wins for them against the rest of that conference.
Now here's Johnson. There's the screen. Back to Bargnani. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Bargnani's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, that was a beautiful pick, a bone-jarring pick by Jared Jack.
Harris outside. And Freak throws it down.
Big-time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim, too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating every now and then.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Coach Lionel Hollins. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, "We've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack." Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
You know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Now, here's Watson. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Oladipo dishes to Freak. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Shot off the pick. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Nets trail by 4. Outside Jack. Lopez a screen. Now Jack. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
Here's Harris after Jared Jack's score. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrea Bargnani. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Bargnani. Vucevic the pass to Harris. Freak. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You know, he has been ever present in the paint today, guys. He's getting a lot of his points from in close.
Jack dishes to Bogdanovic. Lopez a screen on Oladipo. And Bogdanovic kicks to Lopez. And it's Freak with the rebound. Magic leading by 4. Watson, the pass to Oladipo. Dishes it to Freak. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable, averaging about 16 points, 17 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Sure is. I mean, he thinks every rebound is his, and most of them are. That's why he's putting up such big numbers.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Freak. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
And what a game for Freak. He's already got 14 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
You're right, Clark. He's done some real nice work on the inside. And listen, the Nets had an up and down year on offense last season, but the one thing they always did was finish their drives. Very good at getting things to drop off the bounce. That was a strength last season.
Now here is Jack, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Johnson. Goes up the baseline. Lopez, no luck for the Nets, and they're driving. They were fantastic, Clark. Second in the league last year in field goal percentage off those drives.
And a big reason for that is the strength and size of their guards, because they all can finish in traffic, and that's how you get high shooting percentages. You have to make tough shots against contact.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Vucevic has got his first basket of the night.
Over the last month, let's see how the Magic performed in the NBA statistics. First in assists, first in field goal percentage, and they're the #2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Magic leading by 4. Watson with it. Now Jack defending. Watson kicks to Vucevic. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Watson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for. And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Get the ball inside.
Harris dishes to Vucevic. Young with the steal. Jack passes to Johnson. From the line, and it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Oladipo goes in and out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Now, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Freak, #1.
He is showing a willingness to get in there and get physical. I mean, the coaches have to be pleased with his tenacity in the interior.
My kind of guy, Greg. Powerful, courageous, unflappable. This kid's a monster on the boards, and he only seems to be improving every time out.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Now here's Watson. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Passes it to Vucevic. Here's Freak. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Nets trail by 6. Inside, and stolen by Harris. And Oladipo kicks to Watson.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Robinson's checked in for Lopez. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Orlando also making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Payton in for Oladipo. Payton against Jack. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go. Offensive rebound. Robinson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. Magic leading by 8.
And Thomas Robinson has been on a lot of teams here in his short time in the league. Not easy to find a spot when you're always getting moved.
Wayne Ellington is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Bargnani. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Johnson after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Johnson against Harris. 5 on the clock, and it's Lopez penetrating, and that one's good. And for Robinson, the trade's way on him as well. Clark, he said last season that he just wants to prove that he belongs here.
Well, you know, he's yet to find the right fit for a team, but the skill set is clearly there. I mean, he's an NBA player. There's no doubt about that. Looked great for Philadelphia near the end of the year as he got minutes with them.
Now Ellington, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Magic. All going up court. The layup missed.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Joe Johnson on the wing, guarded by Harris. Johnson against Harris. Lets it go from 11. Johnson can't hit. Orlando leading by 8. Picked by Vucevic. Payton drives in. Free. Dishes to Vucevic. The Magic again can't hit.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Got a hand on it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. C.J. Watson, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Ellington. And a miss there off the inbound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And it's Harris off the drive. Fires from deep. And Watson with the basket on the assist from Tobias Harris. Harris has got 4 assists now tonight. Nets trail by 11.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter and with the posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
And fellas, I would say he's been overachieving a little bit lately. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things for the future.
Pass to Ellington. To the wing right side. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson kicks to Lopez. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see They were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
Now, here's Oladipo, following the miss by Brook Lopez. Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front courter. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. I really like his game.
And talking about Vucevic's development last season, he's also had the highest assist average of his career. He's a good decision maker on the floor, knows when to take it himself, and knows when to kick it to cutters and spot up shooters. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
And the Nets miss again.
You know, and getting back to Vucevic, I mean, he's at an age where he may only get better. Averaged nearly 20 points a game last year after averaging only 14 the year before. That was an incredible leap in production, and I think it's one that'll continue.
Oladipo, good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Now here's Johnson, and they get it. Hit some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Here's Watson. On the wing, Harris. Here's Freak, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Freak's got 20.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Johnson. With the floater.
That's a walk.
And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Johnson. And that's 10 points for Brook Lopez. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA. And on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Freak, number one.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And what I like about him is he rarely pulls the trigger unless he has a quality look, an open look. And he's cagey and crafty in how he creates room for himself to get a shot off. Well, I love his offensive presence. A lot of poise he plays that end of the floor with.
Inside, and here we go. Fast break. Jack's got it.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Now here is Jack, following the miss by Freak. Right side Jack. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And so we wrap up the...
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team just as dangerous on the offense as me.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Vucevic is out there with Freak, and it's Watson in at the 1.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Harris misses. Nets trail by 8.
And last season, the Nets made sure nobody went off against them. They would lose games.
Look at that jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Oladipo, the pass to Watson. Stolen by Bargnani. Johnson can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Now here is Jack. He's covered by Watson. Lopez kicks to Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got his third basket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Oladipo dishes to Freak. Out to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Freak. Makes it off the glass. Freak's got 22 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, go
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Oladipo. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging about 15 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. That'll put Brook Lopez on the line. That one on Vucevic. Watching Brook Lopez, he all the time contributes in every category. It's amazing the number of ways he affects the game.
Deadly with the shot. Tremendous touch back to the basket, moves, facing up, makes free throws. Good offensive rebounder, capable passer. He just makes things happen.
Here's Jack. He's got 11. Johnson with it. Picked up by Harris. Johnson, the pass to Lopez. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Now just a 4-point Orlando lead.
And talking about Lopez, he does clean the glass on the offensive end. He was 12th in offensive rebounds last year. However, he was 44th in defensive rebounds. That's one important area he definitely has to work on.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Jack kicks to Johnson. The pass to Bargnani. 3-pointer. The shot no good. And Orlando will come the other way.
You know, getting back to Lopez, how good is it to have a guy with his offensive package also be a near top 10 shot blocker for you? That's what he was last season and several seasons before that. He's an all-star talent if he can just stay on the court and stay healthy.
Jack dishes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Lopez. Baseline try. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one on Vucevic. For Brook Lopez, disappointing start to last season. The season before, he had played only 17 games, so he wanted to make an impact right off the bat. It just didn't work out.
Yeah, you know, he missed the first 2 games altogether with the foot injury and comes back to play pretty well, then hurts his back. Out for 8 more games, comes back again. He's benched in favor of Miles Plumlee. Just a very disjointed year for Lopez.
Watson, the pass to Harris. He feeds it to Freak. Back to Harris. There's the pick. He kicks it to Freak. 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Oladipo. Vucevic, and he dunks it down.
And took it right into the teeth of the D and dropped it back for the jam.
Well, I didn't see that one coming. Man, sweet look on the run there.
And for Lopez, last year was the first time since he was a rookie that he didn't start every game. I mean, that is a huge shot to your confidence. I don't care who you are or what your circumstances, but you know what? At the end, he rose above it.
Johnson over to help, and Harris wide open. He shoots, and again it's Orlando with a 3.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
8 feet away, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You know, on the topic of Lopez last season, ugly beginning, but things got beautiful over the last 2 months. 55% shooting, nearly 20 and 10 a game. Some of the best numbers of his career.
Out to Harris. The dish now to Watson. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 11. Now here's Ellington. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And Oladipo kicks to Freak. Lopez over to help. The kick out to Oladipo. Out left to the wing. Watson for 3. Good. Watson's got 8 points.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Lopez. Harris outside. From downtown, and again, it's the Magic from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Johnson's shot is off.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
That's good from Harris on the assist by Watson. Watson's got 6 assists now in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Picked by Vucevic. Oladipo dishes to Vucevic, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Vucevic has got 15.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
No good from Bargnani.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Oladipo with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Now here's Ellington. Not a lot of room. Here's Jack. Rebounded by Vucevic.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Get the ball inside.
Watson kicks to Freak. Watson up top. There's the feed to Freak. Cannot hit. Good D by Lopez.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Right side Jack. It's deflected. 1:41 left in the third. Freak kicks to Watson. Sinks the three-pointer. Watson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Orlando. Nets trail by 20.
And the Magic struggled last season, still waiting on one of their young stars to just take that next step.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
So for the Nets, Robinson's checked in for Bargnani. Young comes in for Johnson. And Hollis Jefferson subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Brooklyn making some changes. Bargnani comes in for Robinson. And it's Johnson in for Jarrett Jack. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Freak comes in for Gordon. Harris is checked in for Hezonja. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Fournier. Bargnani is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Young. Then it's Johnson. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And there's the 3-second violation.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
Jarrett Jack is checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez a screen. Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson out to the right wing. And Jack, here we go. And it falls over the rim and in. And the media deal in play says a lot about the popularity. It's not just broadcast. Fans are showing up as well.
Sellouts were at a record 700 last season, Kevin. The previous record was 676, almost 22 million regular season fans. That's a big number.
Lopez outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Jack defending. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The Magic making a switch here. Watson's checked in. Lopez passes to Hollis Jefferson. Right side Jack. Here's Lopez, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Lopez has been great. 19 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Freak kicks to Harris. Puts up a 3. No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Johnson. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Magic. Freak's got his 16th rebound on the night.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Johnson attacking. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Nets making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. 6 to shoot. Harris dishes to Freak. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Ah, textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Picked by Bargnani. Johnson kicks to Bargnani. They double him with Vucevic. Nets passing it around. Joe Johnson on the wing. From 17 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Watson
inside.
kicks to Freak. Lopez with the steal. Now here is Jack. He's covered by Watson. Johnson kicks to Lopez.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've gotten extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And he sinks the second. After the Nets' big moves the past couple years, they were looked at as an older team, but you break it down, and you know, Greg, they're not as old as you think.
And actually had the 5th youngest team of anyone in the postseason. And so, though they seem older just because so many of their players had playoff experience or came into the league at a young age.
Bargnani, a screen on Oladipo. Off the screen, and Bargnani throws it down.
Oh, quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Timeout. Start it. They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the
And
floor.
now Doris Burke has an update from the
Spacing,
sideline.
fellas.
Hey
Spacing.
guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Lionel Hollins was giving to his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Lopez passes to Johnson. From outside, off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Back to Jack. Feeds it to Bargnani. Here's Bogdanovich. Hands it from downtown.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Here's Watson. Harris outside.
Ball inside.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. Buries it from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 12.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Freak dishes to Oladipo. And it's Orlando with another.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Bargnani. Bargnani missing again.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Freak, stolen by Bargnani. In transition, here come the Nets. Jack leading the charge. Some solid defense from Harris.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Here's Oladipo. That one a little long. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot by Jack. Wide open. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You got it. Let's get the ball
Harris outside. Kicks it to Freak. Back to Harris. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. The shot misses. Good D by Johnson. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 14-point game. Jack, good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
Wow, Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Here's Freak. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Ellington got a piece of it. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
Yeah, I think it's up there for sure. I don't think I've had many other games where I've been this effective on the offensive end. There might have been a few where I've had a more complete game, but this is probably the most best offensive game I've had so far, for sure.
It was a pleasure for us to watch. Thank you so much.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He put up a new season high tonight, and if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And folks, that's it for us.